Thank you. I hope you all recognize me without my hat. And today, I really have the honor and privilege of introducing a very special guest. This is a great governor, Governor Greg Abbott. If you look at our history of our state, there have been very few governors who really stand out, who played a significant role in leadership, in driving our economy. Greg Abbott is one of those. He is committed with a vision to have Texas and make Texas the strongest economy in our nation. And when you listen to his words, not only in leadership he provides up in Austin, but he provides for the whole nation. He talks about Texas, wants to make sure and ensure that Texas, our Texas, is a place where we make it safe for our families, with jobs, and attract businesses, and have a good place for our families to live, grow, and work. And that is who Greg Abbott is. I worked with him for many years, and I worked under different governors. But I would tell you, Governor Abbott is one who has energy, drive, commitment. And if we talk about his experience, he does know Texas. Those who may not know his background, he started as a district judge in Harris County. So he got to see, try cases, criminal, business, family matters, all type of classes, all type of lawsuits that happen in our communities. From there, he went on to become a Supreme Court justice and saw all the issues and problems and challenges we have throughout the state, all the red tape that was caused by government, both the federal and state government. He committed very much to work in trying to minimize the bureaucracies, minimize the red tape so that our business could thrive. After that, you think he was finished, but no, he ran for Attorney General of the state of Texas. As Attorney General, as he likes to say, I wake up in the morning and file a lawsuit against the federal government. Well, the reason for that is because he was protecting Texas to make sure that the federal government didn't overreach with the bureaucracy, overreach with overregulation of our business and our community and our state. It makes a big difference. I think many of us have seen how difficult it is to deal with state and federal agencies, and he fought that and taken the lead at the state level to make sure that we minimize that for our business community. And then he ran for governor. As governor, he made such a difference in our state. It's who we are, our economy, our way of life, our laws that we passed, our budgets. And he was voted as one of the best, not one of the best, the best governor in 2020 by the Association of Governors. That tells you that he is not just here in Texas. People pay attention to Governor Abbott. People pay attention to his leadership. People pay attention to Texas, because he wants to make sure that Texas is the economic engine for our country and keep it that way. I know that I could go on and have a long list of accomplishments, but I will say this. Governor Abbott has pushed and driven our economy to be the best and the strongest here in the state of Texas. He has focused in making our economy the 9th largest in the world. The 9th largest in the world. A $2 trillion economy. $2 trillion. His focus on our grid, making sure that we have a strong grid to support our state and our infrastructure. He's invested money in our transportation, in our water, in our land ports and water ports. So he knows Texas. He knows what's important to us. He knows the key is having a strong economy and having our businesses thrive. Just this last session, he led the fight. He just signed an $18 billion tax reduction bill. They reduce taxes, property taxes for all of us, homeowners, but also reduce taxes. But also reduce taxes for our small businesses, for the franchise tax, which make up over half of the people that employ our workers here in Texas. And I could go on about what he's done for the state of Texas, but let me focus here in the Valley. Because I would like to say that Governor Abbott has visited the Rio Grande Valley more often than all the governors in the history of the state of Texas. He loves the Valley. You know, we talk about the merger of the MPO, how this will help the Valley. One region, one voice. And he was very instrumental in getting that done to bring additional funding for our transportation. But he also focused on health care, increasing mental health services for us here in the Valley. He also directed TxDOT to commit $150 million to finish the IBTC as our trade and commerce grows with Mexico, to make sure that this area continues to grow and benefit from our trade. He committed and funded a level 1 trauma center for us here in the Valley. His focus has been on us. I've never seen a governor with that type of commitment, and I've served under at least 4 or 5 different governors, as I have with Governor Greg Abbott. He's done the talk. Promises made, promises kept. Every time we ask him for help, he delivers to us here in the Valley. And one more quick point so we can listen to the governor himself. And this is important. And this is about border security. A nation does not define its border, doesn't protect its border, doesn't defend its border. That nation will cease to be a nation. And Governor Greg Abbott has stepped up and taken the lead. Where the federal government has failed to secure our borders, he secured our borders. Please help me welcome the great governor of the state of Texas, Governor Greg Abbott.
Very well done.